gets in your veins first, clogs up your brain. You're infected before you know it.
He's dead. Poor bastard reeks. Probably dead for days.
You're new to this. It only gets worse after they're dead.
Makes you almost sorry for him.
My ass doesn't feel too sorry. Keep looking.
BLIGHT Survival is an upcoming cooperative action horror game developed by Hernia Studio and published by Behaviour Interactive, set in a grim and decaying alternate 14th century Europe where centuries of ceaseless war have poisoned both land and spirit. In this bleak reimagining of medieval history, the blood spilled on countless battlefields has birthed something far worse than famine or plague. A sentient corruption known only as the Blight. A supernatural infection that reanimates the fallen, warps the living, and spreads like a curse across no man's land. The game casts players as members of the Rithen, a secretive order of mercenaries and condemned soldiers sworn to enter the blighted zones between the warring kingdoms, territories so defiled that neither army dares to march through them. These forsaken lands are a twisted mixture of trench, ruin, and graveyard, haunted by both the undead and the living desperate enough to survive there. The Rhythm's task is simple in theory, yet nearly suicidal in practice: to purge the Blight, gather resources, and return alive. But the line between salvation and corruption is razor thin, and every mission risks the infection taking hold of those who fight it. Gameplay in Blight Survival blends grounded, visceral medieval combat with oppressive atmosphere and roguelite progression. Up to 4 players can band together in cooperative missions, entering massive, handcrafted zones, each representing contested territory between the kingdoms, and working together to cleanse blight nests, retrieve relics, or assassinate corrupted warlords. The game's structure avoids the endless sprawl of open worlds in favour of tightly designed mission-based maps, emphasising replayability, tactical planning, and risk versus reward decision-making. Each incursion is unique, objectives shift, enemy patrols evolve, and environmental conditions, such as fog, storms, or spreading infection, change the tempo of every run. Hairnear describes combat as a fusion of Dark Souls and Mountain Blade, meaning precision, timing, and stamina management form the foundation of every encounter. The melee system focuses on directional input, allowing players to angle attacks, block, and parry with intent. A well-timed counter can break an opponent's posture, opening them for a finishing strike, while poor timing leaves the player vulnerable to dismemberment or infection. Weapons behave realistically, with weight, reach, and impact determining combat rhythm. Swords and axes feel heavy and deliberate, spears excel at crowd control, while longbows and crossbows require patience and positioning rather than reflex alone. Combat animations are built using motion capture from historical martial artists to reflect authentic medieval fighting stances, adding a tactile sense of danger to every swing. Each enemy type reacts dynamically to noise, light, and blood scent, meaning stealth can often be as crucial as combat. Moving silently through rain-soaked fields, extinguishing torches to avoid detection, and striking only when the opportunity is right form the backbone of the game's stealth and survival mechanics. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption.